a woman with charisma, a leader with character. She's truly heavenly sent, can be landation in confidence. Empowering the children, deduction unemployment. Don't let your heart be troubled of experience, and she's capable. So bye bye, feel it back. For the yellow. Follow yes we in the doldrums, frustrated in the doldrums. Jaja shine on light on the UWP. Reverend man call Uncle Chat, a man with the ability to save this country from falling down, down, down. So bye bye, feel it, bye bye, bye bye.
Mic check, mic check.
Bye bye, bye bye.
1, 2. Mamai Flabo! Mamai Soufriere! Mamai Saint-Lucie! Ese moun ki ji sa ba katan fwa mwen. Sou katan fwa mwen hele Flabo! Ebe isem zopawe. Zopawe? Zopawe! Ebe isem pa la ka show isi oswea.
To save this country from falling down, down, down. So bye bye, feel it, bye bye, bye bye, heal it, bye bye, bye bye, Emma, bye bye, bye bye, le bye bye bye, hit it on. Uncle Charles, hey yo, Uncle Charles. The SLD administration, they tell us don't have no vision. They only renovating some part of saying that they working. Take all the money in CIB, using all kind of strategy. Just open the hospital. 7 times the right, 7 times the fall. So bye-bye, feel it, bye-bye, bye-bye, heal it, bye-bye, bye-bye.
So, whoever is controlling the sound, you always need to look at me on the stage. All candidates, please make your way to the stage. All candidates, please make your way to the stage. We have some local speakers. Please make your way to the stage. We're getting ready to begin our meeting this evening. And those of you who are like far, me, Zoha konat bay la mesi. Zoha sav mwen piti. Ek mwen toujou fwet. So mwen vle chofay. Zoha sav mwen vle chofay. So sa min. Zoton loin, zoton loin, zoton loin. Tout se moun sa ki jisa ba la vini pli pwe. Tout se zon pa vini pwe ma ka koumanse meeting la. Ah, ebe mwen se mdi chofay yo swea. Soufriere. Ezopawe. Okay. Calling all candidates, please make your way to the stage. Your local speakers, please make your way to the stage. We will begin the meeting in 5 minutes. Hit it, Mr. DJ.
In St. Lucia today, too many families face impossible choices: medicine or groceries, treatment or tuition. Around the world, nations have already proven that national health coverage changes lives. The United Workers' Party will make it real here at home. National health insurance, $75,000 in coverage for every St. Lucian. No exception, no excuses. Because quality health care is not a privilege, it is your right. Save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right this wrong.
For too long, St. Lucians have carried the weight of a tax that was only meant to last 2 years. The 2.5% levy has eaten into every paycheck, raised the cost of groceries, and made life harder for families already struggling. The United Workers' Party will remove it from day one. No more broken promises. That means more money in your pocket, lower prices at the store, and relief for every St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right that wrong.
Too many young St. Lucians leave school with dreams they cannot afford to chase. That ends now. The United Workers' Party will deliver free tertiary education at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, opening doors, unlocking potential, and giving every student a fair chance to succeed. Because when our young people rise, our nation rises with them. Together we will build a smarter and stronger St. Lucia for all with free tertiary education. Save our St. Lucia. Together we will right the wrong.
For years, families in the South have been forced to pay for dam dredging at the John Compton Dam, even though they don't receive a drop of water from it. That injustice ends when the United Workers' Party returns to office. We will remove the dam dredging fee for Southern residents, because you should never have to pay for a service you don't receive. Fairness, justice, respect for every St. Lucian, no matter where you live. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
Every trip to the gas station has become a burden. For 4 long years, St. Lucians have paid more than they should, draining pockets, raising prices on everything from groceries to bus fares. The United Workers' Party says enough is enough. Within the first 30 days, we'll reduce fuel prices, bringing real relief to families, drivers, and businesses. Because a break at the pump is a break for every St. Lucia. Save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
Too many guns are slipping into our country. Too many families live with fear. The United Workers' Party will put a stop to it. We will reintroduce strong border control and expand the canine unit. More trained dogs, more patrols, more protection. Every weapon stopped at the border is a life saved. Every bullet intercepted is a community kept safe. This is about defending our homes, protecting our children, and restoring peace to St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
In St. Lucia today, too many families face impossible choices: medicine or groceries, treatment or tuition. Around the world, nations have already proven that national health coverage changes lives. The United Workers' Party will make it real here at home. National health insurance, $75,000 in coverage for every St. Lucian. No exception, no excuses. Because quality health care is not a privilege, it is your right. Save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right this wrong.
For too long, St. Lucians have carried the weight of a tax that was only meant to last 2 years. The 2.5% levy has eaten into every paycheck, raised the cost of groceries, and made life harder for families already struggling. The United Workers' Party will remove it from day one. No more broken promises. That means more money in your pocket, lower prices at the store, and relief for every St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right that wrong.
Too many young St. Lucians leave school with dreams they cannot afford to chase. That ends now. the United Workers' Party will deliver free tertiary education at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, opening doors, unlocking potential, and giving every student a fair chance to succeed. Because when our young people rise, our nation rises with them. Together we will build a smarter and stronger St. Lucia for all with free tertiary education. Save our St. Lucia. Together we will right the wrong.
For years, families in the South have been forced to pay for dam dredging at the John Compton Dam, even though they don't receive a drop of water from it. That injustice ends when the United Workers' Party returns to office. We will remove the dam dredging fee for Southern residents, because you should never have to pay for a service you don't receive. Fairness, justice, respect for every St. Lucian, no matter where you live. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
Every trip to the gas station has become a burden. For 4 long years, St. Lucians have paid more than they should, draining pockets, raising prices on everything from groceries to bus fares. The United Workers' Party says enough is enough. Within the first 30 days, we'll reduce fuel prices, bringing real relief to families, drivers, and businesses. Because a break at the pump is a break for every St. Lucia. Save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
Too many guns are slipping into our country. Too many families live with fear. The United Workers' Party will put a stop to it. We will reintroduce strong border control and expand the canine unit. More trained dogs, more patrols, more protection. Every weapon stopped at the border is a life saved. Every bullet intercepted is a community kept safe. This is about defending our home, protecting our children, and restoring peace to St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together,
Show them the yellow and bend them. Election day we go in them. Now take their money and bend them. Vote them out and bend them. Show them the yellow and bend them. Election day we go in them. Answer. Offensive inside to work you cafe grand opening. Takes a go roof on the field. The shelter not sheltering. Moi j'ai multi other goose. This a level like a ring. Put this a contract but the same people that did it want them out and me. You black. You only our labor. I telling you me. You black. You only our labor. Want them out and me. You black. You only our labor. I telling you me. You black. You only labor scavenger. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Who got this about that ain't no problem. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Who got this about that ain't no problem. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Who got this about that ain't no problem. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Who got this about that ain't no problem. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Who got this about that ain't no problem. I telling you bend for the din mama. Bend for the din. I telling you bend for the. Bend for the. Bend for the. Bend for the. Force arrivée. Voyez-vous la montée. Mi boss là. Pas de la violence, on peut sauter, sauter. Afaté, bon, ça c'est bon. Sauter, ça c'est bon. Afaté, bon, ça c'est bon. Sauter, ça c'est bon. Afaté, bon, ça c'est bon. On ne veut pas de la violence, on veut sauter. J'ai dit sauter. Nous qu'a fait ça pour nous pas là pour choquer. Un j'arrête d'ici ou ok, mais ok. Fait qu'à Dieu la montée, suffoqué. Laissez les à ronfler. Mettez tout pour la hanse, ton voix est bien. Nous sommes les tout faites, les jeunes la gravés. Faites crier au
Three lever, fuck lever. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. We giving Philip a stroke, I tell you. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I say we giving Philip a stroke. You ready to vote? Huh? My flabo. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 kwa T 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 kwa 1 lever 2 lever 3 lever T kwa 1 lever 2 lever 3 lever fuck lever 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 lever fuck lever. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. We giving Philip a stroke, I tell you. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I say we giving Philip a stroke. Hey, Daniel election, you fair my LAY. Once his neighbor, you know them and that's like. This election, we tell you.
Are you ready to vote? You ready to vote? You ready to vote? 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 kwa 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 kwa 1 kwa 2 kwa 3
You ready to vote? You ready to vote?
Alright, you're ready. You're ready. We are ready. I know I am ready. I can see that Soufriere is ready. And I can see that St. Lucia is ready. Mwedi yokosa. Building na yo di yo handover. Ek la pa na yadi daila. Mwen vle sav leka ka glopwe yo on December 1st. Kote yo kay ale. En même stadium la yo kay ni po ale leka ka glopwe yo. Mamay flamo. E super way. E super way. Okay. Good evening, St. Lucia. Good evening, Soufriere. Good evening, United Workers Party. Ek mani pou di boss we pou tout se le ba ki an ba live nou an. Yo pa nan yen pou fe pe vin an ba live la. Boss we tout le ba. Di yo boss we from Soufriere. Ek si yo vle sav sakale ya di yo desen Soufriere pa vin an ba live la. Shelly King, if you are around, Shelly King, please make your way backstage as we get ready to begin our program this evening. You know that everything we do it with prayer. So I want you to stand at attention as we get ready for the national anthem. And after the national anthem, Mr. Danny Lee Esnard will lead us in a word of prayer. Stand at attention for the national anthem, please.
Good night, each and every one of you. Those of you that is Catholic, can you please go ahead and sign yourselves? Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you, O God, for allowing us to be here tonight. We thank you, O God, for everything that you have blessed us with. We thank you, O God, for the breath of life. Father, we thank you for this privilege, Heavenly Father, for each and everyone being in Soufriere tonight. Father, we pray, O God, that you bless our wonderful party in a very special way, O God. We pray that you bless the United Workers' Party, Heavenly Father. We pray, O God, that you bless every candidate, Heavenly Father, of the United Workers' Party. We pray, O God, that you, O Lord, will uplift them, and that you, O Lord, will shed the blood of Jesus upon them, Heavenly Father, and that they, O Lord, will do or say nothing of themselves, but say of what it is truth, Heavenly Father. I pray, O God, that you, O Lord, will bless each and everyone that is here tonight in a very special way, that we, O Lord, going to receive these messages. In Jesus' wonderful name we do pray.
All right. From your shouts of amen, it seems that you are ready as well. Et pas oublier pour dire tous les jours, ça. Because we are saving the baila, c'est la fouille nous yo. Are you ready to win the election? Like midi December 1st. Na descend sous fouille. Like midi December 1st na descend sous fouille. Because nous avons commencé à célébrer depuis midi à sous fouille. And the reason we will be celebrating so early is because we know that the people of Soufriere have seen that they are missing out. And even the young people of Soufriere have also seen they are missing out. And so we have a young man tonight from the constituency of Soufriere. His name is Kovel Prosper. Kovel is going to address you this night. Let's give Kovel a warm bravo. Welcome.
My flabo. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1, 2, 3, 4.
My flabo. Yellow is the. Yellow is the. John say code la. Yellow is the code, my people, because this country has been betrayed by the St. Lucia Labour Party. And I will take us down memory lane. During the global pandemic, this Labour Party promised us that they would increase COVID relief from $500 EC to $1,500. This Labour Party promised us that citizens earning below $4,000 a month will not pay taxes. None of these were done. This Labour Party promised us that they will lower the cost of living in St. Lucia, but did the exact opposite. Ever since they assumed office, year on year, they increased the fuel prices. Today, that global barrel prices have gone down significantly. We in St. Lucia still remain the highest price at the pump in the OECS. But the United Workers' Party has a solution. Within 30 days of office, the United Workers' Party will reduce the fuel prices at our pumps. This Labour Party government also introduced a 2.5% levy tax on the backs of St. Lucians, a tax which was supposed to go towards health and security. I pose the question, is our health in St. Lucia better today? It was said by the St. Lucia Medical and Dental Association that this is the worst healthcare crisis we have faced in this country. The United Workers' Party has a plan. The United Workers' Party has the answer. National health insurance for each and every one of you in this crowd. $75,000 worth of coverage. No more headache. Pani maltet. Create room. Create mental room for you to focus on positive things that could prosper you, your family, and our country. A hand up, not a hand out. This same Labour Party claimed they did not know the significance of tourism in our economy. They promised that they will diversify our economy. But what did they do? We saw agriculture collapse. The banana industry at an all-time low. They tried to do something with dashing. They couldn't secure sustainable markets. They allowed our dashing economy to be oversaturated in St. Lucia. Moi te vle vin ici parce que moi c'est femme. N'a plete dashing. Moi te vle vin ici avec un truck dashing pour me bay dernier moun ici dashing parce que moi n'a pièce dashing qui plete avec man market pour lui. Mais papa m'a dit moi pas faire ça. Papa m'a dit moi pas faire. This same Labour Party promised us that there will be no room for corruption in the government. When they assumed office, they gave control of the National Economic Fund to the Cabinet of Ministers. And today, they have failed to produce our CIP reports to let us know what it is they are doing with our money. I would assume that each and every one of us here attended some level of school, some level of education. Whenever you did not submit an assignment, you failed. The Labour Party has failed to produce the report. We give them an F. Again, with the National Lottery Association, the $80 million loan. Is it too much for the citizens of St. Lucia to ask for some transparency? What did you do with that money? My people, especially my young people, I need us to understand, because when a government engages in corruption, it is we, the young people, and our children who bears the cost. Money which could have been used to develop our country is being used to fill the pockets of friends, families, and ministers. While the rest of the world is advancing like this, we are moving like this, and we call it economic growth. The only difference when you read the economic and social reports are grants and possibly CIP inflows. And you see in the section construction. Mais qui nomme qui a toutes ces contrats là cette ici. A seul nom. Our GDP is growing, but it's growing into one man's pocket. St. Lucia, we need to do better. Soufriere, we need to do better. This Labour Party government, former government, these people are anti-South. They are against the South. They stopped the development of our Hiwa Nora International Airport. They stopped any efforts to develop the South. And I speak for Herod Stanislas. I don't need to talk about the projects that he undertook. Because if you go down this street and you take a right, you will see the beach park. For those of you who don't know Soufriere, if you go down this street and you take a left, you will see the bus terminal. If you continue down that street, you will see the Soufriere Square. You move in that direction and you see the Soufriere Mini Stadium. The man delivered. And the greatest injustice, the greatest shock to our country was Herod Stanislas losing that seat in 2021. We will right the wrong. My people, the Labour Party asked us to judge them by their performance. So I ask you, are you satisfied with the crime situation in this country today? The United Workers' Party has a plan. We're making room for Guy Joseph. It's a little noisy. The United Workers' Party has a plan against crime to install CCTV cameras in our streets for surveillance. The United Workers' Party has a plan to strengthen our K9 units.
My flambeau. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 10 qua 1 labor 2 labor 3 labor fuck labor 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 10 qua 1 labor 2 labor 3 labor fuck labor. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Hey, dans your election, you fais moi les wife. Once it's labor, you know them manders lie. This election, we telling them bye-bye. Cause we Southeast, we voting for the guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. I say we voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. I say we voting Mr. Guy. Qui mon ka waje shime guy? Mr. Guy. Qui mon ka babun pito avay guy? Mr. Guy. Qui mon ka check pour afa like guy? Mr. Guy. Qui mon ka babay
I'm being asked to wrap up. I wish I could have spoken for longer. But we are going to continue judging them because they ask us to judge them by their performance. Are you happy with the current crime situation in this country? Are you happy with the cost of living crisis in this country? Are you happy with the healthcare situation in this country? Are you happy with the poor infrastructural development in this country? So on December 1st, we will go out in our large numbers and we are going to vote them. We are going to vote them. Because they must go, they have to go, and that's right.
To vote. Ha! My flambeau. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 10 qua 1 labor 2 labor 3 labor fuck labor 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 10 qua 1 labor 2 labor 3 labor fuck labor. I ready to vote. I ready to vote.
Let's say it one more time. Are you ready to vote them out on December 1st? Well, if you're ready to vote them out, let's hear Another speaker from Soufriere, a man who told me he was born just up the road. Il fait Soufriere et qui connaît tout ça yo ka fait Soufriere. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Angus Alman. Yoni mo iseta Calypsonian, ma have sika isha Joshua. Let me hear you make some noise.
Ready to vote. Ha! My flabo. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua tick qua 1 labor 2 labor 3 labor 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua.
Good night, Flabo. A special good night to the people who understand the emergency, the situation that St. Lucia is in right now that we have to get out of. A special good night tonight to the people who are stubborn, who don't understand how important it is to change the direction of this sinking ship called St. Lucia. The last time I spoke here, I spoke directly to Philippe Pierre, and I told him he was going to lose the election. I told him he had too many constituencies that were in trouble. I said that on a Sunday. By Tuesday, he had already changed 2. But it's too late, just too late. Pierre tells you that they cannot read him. He says they cannot read him. But I can read him. I can read Pierre. Because I can tell you tonight, Alan Chasney has made Pierre look like, or made Pierre the dumbest prime minister in the Caribbean. Because the reason for that, it is 9 months left for an election, or thereabouts. And you told us that you will open the hospital before election. That means you could have taken your time and do what has to be done for the hospital and open it in March and call the election sometime later. How you could allow yourself to be so stupid and tell me they carried you? I just read you. You are dumb, foolish prime minister and the worst in the Caribbean. How can you call an election before the hospital is completed? And you have 9 months left. That means Alan Chasney fooled Philippe Pierre. You get it? Now, this election, you have 2 parties. You have the United Workers' Party and the Labour Party. All of them is a P, is a party. But there is one P that we have to take heed of. There is one P that we are not noticing as we should. And that P is called patriotism. We need to be patriots of our country. Every civilian, every native-born St. Lucian have to be responsible for the well-being of their country. This is the land of your birth. And you must not let no politician take you for a ride. Because when you're going to look at these fellas and come and tell me the code is red, I want to ask you if it's the same juice that they gave to the people in Guyana, Jim Jones gave to drink. I said juice Jim Jones, You cannot tell me in a poor country like St. Lucia, over $1 billion US is missing, and you have a prime minister and deputy prime minister that is telling me that that is not my business. And if I am a patriot of St. Lucia, I have to see to it that you, Ile, get me my money, or you can never be a candidate.
You pay.
And if St. Lucians, if you call yourself patriots, if you all call yourself people who are entitled to do your civic duty, on the 1st of December, I want you to ask Ile for that $1 billion. On the 1st of December, I want you to ask Philip Pierre for your hospital. Major Kavinidila. I want to take a little pause and come to my hometown, Soufriere. As soon as elections was over, you fire 30 people from the foundation. During the time of Herod bent over backwards to keep people employed in the foundation. When you let 30 people go in the foundation, it has a multiplier effect. That means these 30 people are feeding 12 people. So 30 by 12, you put Soufriere behind. And that happened very early. Very early. You come in and tell me how you paid all debts in the foundation. You did not pay all debts because there are people that you still owe from 2021 and you refuse to pay them.
I cry.
Why is that?
I cry.
Why is that? Is it because of politics? In Soufriere, there is no development in this town. There is no development in this community. You all can see. You all can see with your eyes every day you all wake up. The beachfront is dead. It is dead. Every day you would have family reunions. You would have tourists. You would have activities at that location. It is now dead, gone. And if Herod does not come back in time to rescue that beachfront, we are in trouble with our cash that can be generated in Soufriere. You know, you cannot develop a community by giving people checks, giving people cash. The same cash you need to fix up the town, you've been giving it to people since that day, and now you're trying to rush to fix up a pothole. It is too late. It is too late. The planning is bad. The planning is bad. We need to restructure Soufriere. We need to. We have a state-of-the-art stadium there. And it is very hurting. It is very hurting for me, personally, for the amount of times Emma Hippolyte kept telling you that that thing has cancer, that place has cancer. And Emma Hippolyte does be there at 7 in the night, till 10 in the night, go home and sleep, come back in the morning at 1, stay there till 3 in the morning, in whatever jukfuye that's going on at the time, and she ain't get cancer yet. This is how they deceive you all. This is how they try to deceive us. This is how they try to deceive us. And we are going to win that election. We are going to win that election. Because, you see, supporters of the United Workers' Party are fair enough thinking people. So the last election, they gave all kind of stories on Alan Chasney. So UWP say, okay, we are patriots. we are going to listen, and we gave you we gave you the space to sit. Now we realize that they were all lies. They were not true. And now we are going to come back home. And on the 1st of December, we are going to show them that we got the lies that they said. And that is what's going to give us that victory that we so need. I heard him talk about Yeah. I heard him talk about cricket in Soufriere. My God and my Lord, Herod give you 8 acres to put a cricket ground. You only put in garbage in it. And you still have the guts to come and talk about cricket in Soufriere. Football is the most popular and money-generating sport in the world. Herod saw that. So he put together a state-of-the-art football stadium so that we can have more people from CARICOM and other parts of the world playing there to generate more revenue. Un mécanique servi pour faire baptême popot chaque. That was not meant to make baptême popot. That everything Herod did was meant to generate cash in Soufriere. And don't take money from the foundation and give to people. Am I not fooling me? It is against the law to pay people to vote, especially on election day. So Emma is trying now to start paying people for votes early. Ça va échapper. Because I want to tell Soufriere people, the same way this week she said to the Palmis people, if you all don't vote for me, I'm going to take off the roof on the house. It's the same way she's going to tell the people she gave the money to, if you don't vote for me, I want my money back. And you have to be very careful how you take money from Emma. Because when she gives you $100 today, it will finish today and you will have nothing for tomorrow. You are telling me that Labour Party came here and tried to tarnish Alan Chastney. Labour Party has no right to interfere with Alan Chastney when it comes to Soufriere. Because Soufriere people have gratitude. And we remember during Hurricane Thomas, where Alan Chastney sent water down to Soufriere, sent food to Soufriere, took a helicopter and went and visited Soufriere. And then, through the foundation, his father covered the roof of the hospital in Soufriere. So don't let Labour Party come tell you nothing about Alan Chastney. We have a situation where the tourist season has opened. And it is a shame, it is a damn shame that this waterfront, the jetty, is still in a bad shape that tourists can get hurt and sue the government. Where is the money for the insurance for when the jetty gets damaged so we can fix it right away? And GPH my big toe. There was a meeting in that school over there. And I attended the meeting, a GPH meeting. The spokesman for GPH, I had to tell him in the meeting, you are not from Soufriere. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're talking about. When you have a district rep who is going to negotiate on your behalf and come back and tell you it's a secret, you have a problem with that district rep. My representation cannot be a secret. When you have a prime minister who is saying what he went and do is a secret and not your business, you don't have a prime minister. We have to understand the emergency, how urgent it is on the 1st of December to go out there and place that cross within the box for Herod Stanislas and the United Workers' Party. That is very important. This election is a very unique election. The reason this election is unique, this is the first election in the history of St. Lucia where St. Lucia is missing $1 billion. That has never happened. There has never been an election in the history of St. Lucia where $1 billion is missing. There has never been an election in St. Lucia where there has been so much bloodshed and murders. In a country where this is Palmis right there. This is where I'm from, this is where I'm born. And this is Barron's Drive right there. In such a small community that young people cannot get along in the course of 4 years or 3 years. That is a big problem. Bring that down. Yeah. But I want to say one thing. As I say this, the devil has a hand in running the land. Because if the devil didn't have a hand in running this land, you would not have so many murders. And I'm very much concerned that this has reached my tongue of Soufriere. Tonight, I can't stay as long as I want or I can. And I would like to speak to you one more time. But I will say this tonight. All of what I've said there is in the interest of the 1st of December. And I would love for St. Lucians to become patriots. Vote for patriotism and vote the United Workers' Party. I thank you. Good night.
Only wars and rumors of wars, incurable disease go from sea to seas and they happen without a cause. Strange phenomena now happen everywhere. The callousness of this world has the world in fear. Politics and weaponry have taken its toll.
Soufriere! Zotan ki katite meshaste. Granny Emma Kafezo. Mamai Soufriere zo we otan meshaste. Mamzelle Emma, yo kiye auntie Emma, yo kiye granny I. Zo we katite meshaste I ka fezo. Es desam toi loin. Pour moi-même desam toi loin. Élection te pour ça demain. For us to vote them out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Well, if you are ready, let me tell you something. We are going to create history in this country. Nous avons commencé. Et là, yo ça qui fait dimanche à boulevard là. Yo commencé trembler. Yo commencé faire toutes sortes de qualité baïkini. Mais nous disons, nous avons dernier, yo te dit 17 notes. Mais yo te quoi 17 notes là c'était ça yo. But 17 notes là c'est ça nous. So we going down to the constituency of Labrie. And we have a woman in Labrie who's going to show the people of Labrie what proper representation is. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together tonight and let us welcome Laura Jean-Pierre Noel, who's our candidate for Labrie.
Nunca mais eu
Tonight I came here with a message of purpose, a message of direction, a message of hope, but most importantly, a message built around one important question. A message built around one important question. And that question is, where will you be? Where will you be when the votes are counted? Where will you be when the United Workers' Party is declared victorious? Where will you be when St. Lucia begins its upward rise again with strong leadership and a clear vision, a clear plan? Where will you be? Will you be watching from the sidelines? Or will you be standing with the team that is ready to rebuild this land, ready to rebuild our nation? Because hear me well tonight, we have plans for you, St. Lucia. The United Workers' Party has a plan for you. Plans rooted in action. Plans rooted and backed by leadership. Plans supported by a strong, united Workers' Party team.
Yeah!
And that team is here tonight. This team is here tonight. Let me start by saying this. I endorse Herod Stanislas proudly, confidently, and wholeheartedly. Mamai Soufriere, Mamai Tikai, Mamai Fonse Jacques, Palmis Quelas. You have a champion in Herod, a man of service, a man of integrity, a man of action, a man who delivers, not just announces. Ibaka fait promet, ek pa deliver. And while I'm endorsing, I endorse the great, the visionary, the honorable Alan Michael Chasney.
Yeah!
Our political leader, a man of vision, so great, you'll pay. They will tell you, you can win, but only if you get rid of Alan Chasney. Moi Dieu, ça c'est bêtise. Depuis quitant, ou ka voye wash, de magove. You do not send stones after rotten fruit. You send it after fruit that is viable. And so I stand with our leader, Alan Michael Chasney, and every one of my colleagues on the United Workers' Party team. I want you to look around this country. Every major advancement, every modern improvement, every economic uplift, you see the fingerprints of great, strong, United Workers' Party leadership. This is a team with ideas. This is a team with courage. This is a team with solutions. This is a team that can fix every ill of St. Lucia. Together, with me in Labrie Auger, with Herod in Soufriere Force Jacques, with Flex in Choiseul Saltibus, Lady Lee in Vieux-Fort South, Kakal in Vieux-Fort North. We have the strength, the vision, and the strategy to tackle the problems that this government has ignored. Ou sa fouti yo penou? Parce que Finally, a suit payer, nous ni a team, non met femme, qui sa porte développement, a suit payer. Southern development is going to be a game changer in the next 40 years. So this election is not about the next 5 years, it's about the next 40 years. So let me tell you something important. Important not just for me and my constituents in La Brioche, but for Soufriere, for Jacques, and every constituency in the South. Southern development is coming. And under a United Workers' Party government, it will transform lives. From Vieux-Fort to Choiseul, from Labrie up to Soufriere, this corridor has the potential to become the economic engine of St. Lucia. Under United Workers' Party, you will see new jobs, new industries, new opportunities, new investments, new infrastructure, new tourism linkages, new support for farmers, fishers, entrepreneurs, and youth. Because when the South rises, Labrie rises. When the South rises, Soufriere rises. When the South rises, St. Lucia rises. This is what Southern development means. Real bread, real opportunity, real change. But tell me do a bagay. For the last 5 years, in Labrie, we have been made promises that were never kept. Never kept. Now, I don't have a whole lot of time tonight, so I'll touch on two major issues, and the real solutions to those issues. Labrie, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you directly, because you know the struggles you face every day. Amon dit ti boutique to sell. Mais c'est pas just ti boutique to sell kini. La ni a chay bagay ki ka marché. Ek yo vle kouye nou an republic. La ou se an republic ou pa brise personne. Ou pa brise personne la ou se an republic. But day in and day out, our people suffer. I walk the streets. I listen to you. Even when it doesn't seem like I'm listening to you. I hear you. It cannot be. In 2025, we have a water problem. It cannot be. We cannot be living in a coastal community surrounded by the ocean, lots of reservoirs and rivers, and still have to pray for water. Lani moun ki ka weste a Fort Charlie. Lani moun ki ka weste. Lani moun ki ka weste. Mon li blanc ki passe a jouen glow ak pipes yo, and that is wrong. We need water. It is a right and not a privilege. The neglect of infrastructure. You know what I'm talking about. Right now in Labrie and Auger, all roads are being fixed. The same roads they said that we cannot eat. We will not be stopped. We will restore dignity to our people. Let Flamo rise. You are Flamo. We all are Flamo. Let the Flamo rise.
St. Lucia, lift up your finger and vote for your future Prime Minister. UWP in the place, cause Allen Chesney come first in the
Kenson
race.
had not couldn't pay child support to $1 million in 4 years. Who would have thought them sell out the country, waste the resource, still not do nothing for the youths in sports.
What is the
Say them a boss, but I never recross you. WP
Show
straight,
me
never
your voting
crisscross.
fingers. Tell me what is the code.
And everybody in St. Louis
What
keep
is the
wondering.
code?
Money and I run foreign, and
Yellow
poor
is the
people
code.
solution I get nothing.
Everybody,
Allen Chesney, a short to win. I tell you, Allen short to win.
UWP.
Yellow is the code dog.
Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code dog.
Labour Party hard coded and snow dog.
Yellow is the code dog.
Yellow is the code dog.
Yellow is the code
Bye
dog.
bye,
Labour
Flabber.
Party reaching and we now make the people suffer. It's we for the time on the streets get hotter. Food price.
Let me see your yellow. Let me see you wave your yellow flag. Show them that yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code.
Labour Party.
Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code
Bye
dog.
bye,
Yellow is the code.
Flabber.
Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code dog.
Labour code dog. Labour code dog. Labour Party reach the end of the road.
Well. Actuellement, Philippe J.Pierre Kay parle about Allen Chesney Kadase. Vous savez, l'autre Allen Chesney Kadase, ça brûle les pipes. Il parle about ça les plateformes là. Well, tonight we singing the song. Let's give him something to talk about. Yellow is the code!
St. Lucia, lift up your finger and vote for your future Prime Minister. UWP in the place, cause Allen Chesney come first in the
Kenson
race.
had not couldn't pay child support to $1 million in 4 years. Who would have thought them sell out the country, waste the resource, still not do nothing for the youths in sports. Say them a boss, but I never recross you. WP straight, never
What is
crisscross.
the code?
$1 billion the borrow and squandering, and everybody in St. Lucia keep wondering.
see
But
your
them a
yellow
thief,
flag.
money and I run foreign,
Your
and
yellow
poor people
shirt.
St. Lucia and I
Your
get
yellow
nothing.
cap.
Allen
Show them
Chesney,
what
a
is
short
the
to win. I tell you,
code.
Allen short to win.
UWP. Yellow is the code dog.
Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code.
Labour Party hard
Yellow
coded
is
and
the
snowed.
code. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you ready for some more southern development? Are you ready for some more women on this platform? Are you ready to create history in the South?
You ready to vote?
Well, let me tell you something. If you're ready, then I am ready, and I know she is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our next parliamentary representative for the constituency of Beaufort South, Liana Joannas Paul. Welcome, Lady Lee.
My flabo. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 3 qua 1 lebar 2 lebar 3 lebar 1 qua 2 qua 3 qua 1 lebar 2 lebar 3 lebar. I ready to vote lebar. I ready to vote lebar. I ready to vote lebar. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. We giving Philip a stroke.
Boss, what it moon? What is the code? What is the code? I love that. I love the energy. Something amazing is happening here tonight. Something really amazing is happening here tonight. I love the energy. I love the fire. The desire in your eyes. I love it. One more time, what is the code? Bonsoir, Jean Soufriere, Jean Force Jacques. Jean tout partout, bonsoir. The listeners here and viewers here in St. Lucia and the diaspora as well,
Je vais faire bonsoir. I love it. I love it. I love it. Last night, the St. Lucia Labour Party had a meeting in Vieux-Fort South. Egnomwete bushio kochingom. Yes. For what? This morning on Facebook, it's a lady, Dr. Kenny Anthony is looking for you. For what? Looking for me? For what? But before I go any further into that story, I have to acknowledge our PL, Honorable Alan Michael Shastney, as he celebrates his birthday today. In the entire speech, say, ladily, zoe me sonne, your swear. Makute, ladily, I am looking for you. I have been looking for you. Somebody tell ladily I'm looking for her. Puki soka ve puma ve for pasau. I am a Vieux-Fortian. I am name born, not name come. You two out of place. Looking for me for what? I have all respect for Dr. Kenny Anthony. I do. But what are you looking for me for? You said you feel sorry for me for what? For being a member of the United Workers' Party and running under the leadership of Honorable Alan Michael Shastney. You feel sorry for me? Hold your sorry. I have no regrets being a member of this party. Looking for me for what? Dr. Anthony, on May 23rd, after your speech in the square when you exited, I called you on May 23rd just to say, you know what? You have represented. Out of respect, you have done your time and enjoy your retirement. But guess what? You never answered that call and you never returned that call as a date for today. But you're looking for me? You have my number. It is in your call log. Use it and call me. Don't look for me. Use the number. You said you don't see any posters of Lady Lynn Vieux-Fort. Posters don't let me win an election. It doesn't. I am very strong on the ground. Very cool, very smooth, and very quiet. The posters don't let me win on the ground. From morning to night, I am working. And if you are still looking for me, ask your student, Danny Butcher. He knows where to find me. Nous tous les décisions before. Because nous quand jouer on a lot presque tous les jours les chimé before. So if you are looking for me, ask Danny Butcher. Pas garder pour moi encore. L'autre côté. The United Workers' Party is a party for the people of St. Lucia. It is a party who puts the well-being of people first. It's not a party that puts self first and then the people. People first. Self-pasa. We are workers. We are humble servants and we are here to work and represent the people of St. Lucia. We are not in this to enrich ourselves. And I can guarantee you, all the United Workers' Party new candidates who came in, we are very much well established. Our own homes, or we got it all. We have come here to enrich ourselves. No tout ni kainu, ek no tout cafe bien. Under the leadership of Alan Michael Shastney, Honorable Alan Michael Shastney. During COVID, best representation. He controlled COVID like no other. Yes, he did. During COVID, Honorable Alan Michael Shastney, yes, he worked for us. He put things in place where Wasco and Lucilec couldn't have disconnected your bills during COVID because bagay te wed.
As soon as the St. Lucia Labour Party came into power, Kisa Yofe, you reversed to bagay. So if you are looking for development in Vieux-Fort South and in St. Lucia, the United Workers' Party is the right party. Yeah! Now, to my people of Vieux-Fort South that are listening, here on television, I know you're listening. If you are looking for proper representation, vote for your devoted, humble servant, Liana Johannes Paul. Mwapakai by Zot, short-term development. Bagay, cut the grass behind the grass and you put it at the side of the road. That is not what you're going to get from me. That is short-term. What you will get from the United Workers' Party, alongside myself, is long-term, sustainable jobs. You will get development. And lack of employment is our biggest issue in Vieux-Fort. Vieux-Fort is underdeveloped. And it's about time the people of Vieux-Fort South open their eyes. Whatever veil is over their eyes, remove it. See past the color. Bagay, whatever the mood is, kisa, go past that. Because the code is, that is what I'm talking about. We need better in Vieux-Fort South. We need better. Island-wide, we can only get from the United Workers' Party. Now to my people of Soufriere Jacques, Mr. Herod Stanislas, that is the man for you all. That is the representation that you'll need. That is the man who has turned Soufriere into what it is today, and others are capitalizing on it, acting like they did this. They didn't do it. He gave you a bus terminal which we don't have in Vieux-Fort. A Trelma, you can parle about bus terminal. Garçon Vieux-Fort, a Trelma ikawe tout ça qui ni mouze fait. Moun ka parle about Vieux-Fort ni mouze bus terminal, you ay mette go by concrete. You disi un peu if you can mette by say bus drivers la. Ko plan. You don't do a toilet without a plan. Because if I have to do a bus terminal for the people of Vieux-Fort South, it will incorporate vending facilities, toilet facilities, means of ways of making money and generating currency in Vieux-Fort South. Eko wes le mwen an twe an Vieux-Fort, whereby tipo evit sa yo fe pou block chime an Vieux-Fort, na kwaze sa. Kwaze sa. Yo, be. So, Soufriere Jacques, I endorse Herod Stanislas. For best representation, vote for Herod Stanislas in Soufriere Jacques. For proper representation in St. Lucia, vote for the United Workers' Party. Good night.
Ready to
Thank
vote?
you. God bless you.
Ha! My flabo. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 kwa T kwa 1 leba 2 leba 3 leba fuck leba 1 kwa 2 kwa 3 kwa T kwa 1 leba 2 leba 3 leba fuck
Mo connecta shine up Hero keep Tesla
Mamai Flabo! Mamai Flabo! I'm sure so far tonight you have not heard anybody tell you about anything short term. What you're going to hear on the platform of the United Workers' Party is jobs for you. We don't believe in handouts and we don't believe in giving you a fish, but we believe in teaching you how to fish so you can feed yourself and your family for a lifetime. That is the way of the United Workers' Party. And that is the main reason why on December 1st, you must go out and vote for progress, for development, for the long-term future of your children and your children's children. You must vote the United Workers' Party. Are you ready to vote?
You ready to vote?
Are you ready to vote?
You ready to vote?
Are you ready to vote for the United Workers' Party?
Yeah!
Before we bring on our next speaker, I will give you a little bit of entertainment because it looks like you're in the mood to party tonight. Are you in the mood to have a good time? Now, are you aware we'll be celebrating a birthday tonight? So it's a birthday bash in Soufriere. Now, we were trying to surprise him, but somebody let the cat out of the bag. But we'll do something a little later. Because on swear, nous ka bali a 12 bal. Nous ka commencer célébration élection depuis on swear until December 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jonathan. He's from Soufriere.
Yo, listen to another, Lucia full of guns, find them anywhere you might go. Small like a micro, big like a light. Hey. I know why Lucia murder it. I saw the 6 and 7 music, you're playing it right through. What you listen to will manifest in your life though. So massive, we can't live life, so we used to love sports.
Yo, DJ, real. Low, DJ, low, play me low, let me talk to the people there. Flabo massive! Let me see all voting finger. We don't have no spoil votes there. No spoil votes. Crowd legal. DJ, come again. Under this government, too much blood have run. Too many blood, my people. For the past years. First time in the history of St. Lucia for the past 5 years. So I have to bless this place with this song. Let me go.
If life, so we used to love sports.
Tell me where all the hype go. Emo and father by the 2-year-old is maestro. Why oh why in the ghetto have crime so? Uncle and Flatbush you didn't have to die. So now both sides planning to slide with their bride. We still not safe. Soufriere anu oti papa. Baila jessa kai sati kaka. I tell you that is facts. There is no line that both sides back to back bodies will be lying flat. That is a war. How much man just go die in that? Families want to see families crying back. Upon a trade chapatier, ebe maçon, ebe upon siye pipe et a hacksaw. A nous tout bout faire bagay ti pabo. You need put tout mud de bois de pado. That is a beef, how much man go indulge? How much different outside yard man go involve? Make se tout land physio tablet and to say. Soufriere people, let's wake up to pray. Cimetière bel agent, donc I descend pour vrai. Market wouldn't call me shakens today. The music is the main cause of this. The youth said hard and they pray not on this. They won't read the Bible or pray for the list. So like wild dogs, they will stay on a leash. The music for sure, and I'm not saying possibly. I ambush a funeral listening to Tommy Lee. Youth listen up, I begging you to copy me. But if I didn't change in a grave, I would probably be whatever the song say. Regularly practice now. Active, see I published a song. Not most young girls start to hit and run. The media self-dirty influencers. What enters, plus our young boys killing each other. He's 6 or 7, which is his number. You stay focused. Stories of 14-year-old are 5 to 6 bodies. Me as a parent, I would be worried. Like from a man, this gunshot they're giving him. Now believing him. Nowadays people just does not fight. They shoot you like PUBG or like Fortnite. Low. That's why we have to change the government, my people. Too many bloodshed. Too many bloodshed, my people. Low, DJ. Low, completely. Dash that. Like I said in Jacques, I'll say it here again. What's going on in the island we love? Prices in stores going high and above. Even the factories faking for sure. Cutting food short and blame it on war. What about fuel? What about that? What about taxes? What about VAT? Airline labor impress me yet. But I know Flabo will come and do better. Let me see Alan Flabo. Yes, I respect. Herod is the man. Hey. Vote for Herod Stanislas. 5 more years. Let me see your 5. 5. Boom. Herod is the man that carries Soufriere to the top. He did it from the side and it's not about to stop. Read. Hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Vote for Herod Stanislas.
Vote for Herod Stanislas.
Proven
performer. Herod is the man that carries Soufriere to the top. He did it from the start and it's not about the talk. Hard work alone and him doesn't run talk. Whole country unlocked, money doesn't run short. Now listen to the reason why I'll never vote Labour. Lies, them on who telling my heads again. Herod is the man, we excited again. Now we're give him man the next 5 years again. You don't see how Herod changed Soufriere. Now everybody want to come and say Soufriere. Man, then now why nous a vote Herod toothless? Who vote Labour? Well, who boozed it? Sulphur Springs Slavel, you could get to come. Don't even let me mention the stadium. Kocha Casimir to call a journée. Ou ka kite sa wè pou sa ou wè. Look at this square, me say you're less in the beach yet. They start playing drums for the cricket. It's not a blind I want to give M. I can't live what I see for what I see. Hospital fix we can't get tetanus.
Me say put it where it is, the boss, real check on us.
Herod, Gassadam and Five admiring. First politician, I mean I'm not lying. I go like my whole family's flubbo. But you see me, doggy, I have no sight. But the development I see with no vice. Herod did well. The man did provide. I can't understand why I want him to move there. Herod is the best thing to happen to Soufriere. Don't vote Labour, I want y'all because y'all go miss how it was. Cause 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 y'all go miss how it was. Y'all miss how it was, right? Y'all miss how it was, my people, right? Yes, I. Big up Herod Stanislas. Jonathan was there. Thank you.
Oh Lord!
My God! Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? All right, I did enjoy it as well. Soufriere has talent, and this is what the United Workers' Party is about. We're about nurturing the talents from the communities and nurturing the talents from St. Lucia. That is why one of the SOS of the United Workers' Party is to ensure that we can have more youth ambassadors representing this country, both entertainers, persons who are within the music industry, persons who are within the business industry. We are going to have brand ambassadors for St. Lucia, and young men like Jonathan will be brand ambassadors for St. Lucia. That is the United Workers' Party. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving along with our program. Now, how many of you like to flex? You like to flex? Je Soufriere aime flex. Je Stanislas aime flex. Well, I don't know about you, but I love flex. Are you ready for flex? Mama Iswaze Yesula. Soufriere massive.
Flex,
let's welcome Rodney Phillips.
En nouveauté, qui laisse plaît, Badli nous blé, Maman Pak, en nous aller, nous n'est belle chimère, la vérité, nous cabaillons tikwa, en poulet bas, tikwa, nous cabaillons tikwa, 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 tikwa.
Maman Iflabo, bonsoir! Hush, 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 hush. Bon, mais just listen. Maman Choisel, Saldibis, bonsoir! Yodi Bradley ni competition l'année ça là. En seule competition mweni, c'est moi voulais passer 1000 votes encore qu'il faut. Days to go! 10 days to go! Are you ready? Are you ready? Brothers and sisters, when the United Workers' Party as an opposition, can make the government call elections 8 months before it is due, you know they are in trouble. When we ask a question and they keep telling us that is not your business, that will stop on December 1st. Because all of our questions will be answered come December 1st, brothers and sisters. When you have a party like the St. Lucia Labour Party that is doing more work in 2 months than they did in 4.5 years, you know they are in trouble. They are trying to vegle you, but they must know we have the United Workers' Party shades on. You must never forget the poor infrastructure you had to endure for the past 4.5 years. Yodi mwen, an Soufriere, e maka kwaze tout sidewalk pou try fè sidewalk neuf.
I cry.
When a party can fire winning reps for the party just before an election, you know they are in. They did not leave willingly. They were forced to leave, so you know they are in. When a party is running 15 candidates instead of 17 candidates, you know they are in. And the people of Castries North and Central Castries must show the fact that they do not like that disrespect that the SLP is putting them through, and they must vote the United Workers' Party. When a government is making financial promises to civil servants on the verge of an election, you know they are in. When they are having a grand launching of a building and not a hospital, you know they are in. And brothers and sisters, we need to find out the cost of that launching. We must know the cost of that political meeting they had last week Sunday. When a party has not learned the lessons of 2006, when the people told them that these extravagant billboards were not in favor of the malware of the country, you know the party of the Labour Party is in. When the Labour Party is using all kind of various intimidating tactics to silence the opposition, you know they are in. When the Labour Party is going about giving personal favors and spreading money, you know they are in. They are not just in trouble, brothers and sisters. They are desperate. That is a desperate set of men and women. Brothers and sisters, I want to take a minute to remind you, and if you have not listened to it, I want to urge each and every one of y'all to listen to the statement by the Archbishop that he made about general elections. And I want to quote him. He said that when politicians offer gifts of favor or money in exchange for support, that corrupts both the receiver and the giver. Do not forget that. True leadership does not rely on buying support. True leadership is on when the people earn your trust. And you have earned the trust of the United Workers' Party, and that is why come December 1st, we are going to have a new government in the House.
Yeah! Yeah!
When the St. Lucia Labour Party is using state resources to entice what they call big fish, you know they are desperate and in trouble. When the Labour Party supports the destruction of paraphernalia of the opposition, you know they are desperate and in trouble. When there are more questions than answers, you know the government of the Labour Party is in trouble. When the Labour Party invites a selective group of journalists to question them, you know they are in. When a sitting government can confess and admit that they have neglected the community of Choiseul Saltibus for the past 4.5 years, you know they are in. I look at what Herod has done for the past 5 years when he was in office. For one term, brothers and sisters, let us look at what Herod Stanislas did while in office. And let's not forget, we had to deal with COVID. And the Labour Party is trying their best to make you forget what COVID did, not just to St. Lucia, but to the entire world. Herod did in one term what the last SLP representatives, 2 of them, did in 4 terms. 20 years, Herod did more than them by 500%. We have in Soufriere the only bus terminal in the country. That is the envy of the OECS. And when you have candidates who have been in office for 15 and 20 years and they could not do that, you know the United Workers' Party is the best choice to run this country. The writing is on the wall.
Yeah!
The writing is on the wall. St. Lucians have seen through the flashing mirrors. We will not allow the propagandists. We will not allow the backstabbers. We will not allow the masters of mind games to corrupt our intelligence this time around. We are going to give ourselves the best Christmas and New Year's gift we have received in the last 4.5 years. We are going to elect the United Workers' Party to bring this country back to the top of the OECS.
Yeah! Yeah!
Now, brothers and sisters, this week coming, the final week, you will see a lot of money flowing. You will hear a lot of rumors. You will hear a lot of stories. But I want to tell you one thing. When you accept that money, you become a puppet to the masters. You must never allow yourself to become a puppet for the purpose of your vote. The power has always been in your hands. The power has always been in the hands of the people. And we are going to show, come December 1st, where the power lies. We want a country, brothers and sisters, where our freedom is not stifled, where we can ask the questions and get the answers. Too many unanswered questions. We want a country where you can put your party colors and not be victimized. We want a country where your name is not sung through the mud every week.
Mamay flabo, les papas même savent qui ça qui ni derrière pour yo. Nous ka vini pour yo. Because I'm telling you, Bradley said, when I pass through Oje to come down to Soufriere, ma jeme wè sa la vi mwen. All chimè a Oje, from the start, all the way to the end to the playing field port wè la bowi. Whole sidewalk la, alva ka fe. Excese mouna ki di yo ka ba nou 17 not la. Me yo pepe denye ba ikini. Because at the last minute, they are going around. Tupa se moun bo chime ka coupe zeb. Moun ka fe kanal. Moun ka fe tout bagay. Last minute. Because you try, yo kwe. Zoka ikiena. Yo kwe, zoku yon. Yo kwe tika kalaja yo kai bay zoa. Sakai kiene zo. But we say to you, eat them out, drink them out, and we say to you, eat them out, drink them out, and we will eat them out, we will drink them out, and we will vote them out. That's right. We will vote every single one of them out. And so we send a message to the St. Lucia Labour Party. We say, Labour Party has to go, Labour Party will go, and Labour Party must go. That is our promise to the St. Lucia Labour Party. Are you ready to receive some candidates on the stage tonight? Are you ready to receive some candidates on the stage tonight? If you are ready to receive some candidates, let me see your yellow flag. Let me see you wave your yellow flag. Because we're going to start all the way from the top. Nuka soti jis babono. Nuka descend. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Leo Titus Preven.
Balata is Taito, Kabish is Taito, Moaso is Taito, the whole of Babono is for Taito, Taito, Taito for Babono, Taito, Taito, Taito for Babono. He is the right one to come and right the wrong. We vote in Taito, Taito for Babono.
Taito, Taito, Taito. Come back, Taito. Let's go again. Taito, Taito, Taito. I want some more Taito. You want some more Taito? Let's go, Mr. DJ.
Kabishi Taito, for us all is Taito. The whole of Babono is for Taito, 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 for Babono, Taito, 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 for Babono.
Okay, well, let's go down to the Denry section. Y'all ready for Denry section? Y'all ready for the Denry section? Y'all ready to bend? Let me see you bend. Let me see you bend. Let me see you bend. Bend, 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 bend for the day.
Denry, mama Denry, nous j'alla sceller. Lime la caille cabini, tout ensemble noué. Yo la café bagaille en course, pour kennezier. Pis that election presque pour sa batch parler. Si quoi nous ka jouer yo, index finger en yo. Si jouer flan pour ka jouer yo, chasse mette ben en l'air yo. Yo fâché when they see the yellow, star batch bye bye, ben hello. Chacun en nous parler yo, mette star batch en des I telling you ben for the dead mama.
Where is Lady Lee? Is Lady Lee around? Lady Lee, Laura, all other candidates, please make your way to the stage. We have the gentleman from Castries East. Are you ready for Castries East? The man who's going to take out the Prime Minister. Let us hear it for Peter Chico.
Menadil, Antripo, Black Malay, Chico, the United Workers' Party, that's who we want. To take care of the country, that's who we want. Peter Chico, that's who we want. To take us out of misery, that's who we want. Say what you want, we voting who we want. United Workers' Party, is Chico that we want. Say what you want, we voting who we want. United Workers' Party, is Chico that we want. Chico, Chico, Chico. Chico, Chico, Chico. Chico, Chico, Chico. Chico, Chico, Chico. Castries is Peter Chico is the man. He is the solution for the pollution. A better life, don't want no more hand to mouth. PJP, let me check him out.
And then the people tell me they want in Vieux-Fort Neuf. Who they want?
Vieux-Fort
Who they want?
From
Who they want?
to progress. Vote Kaka.
The people want Kaka.
Kaka taking over. Kaka beating Musa. The people want Kaka. The people want Kaka. Who the people want? Who the people want? Who the people want? Who the people want? 20 years before now suffering. Musa they ain't doing nothing. Kaka is coming to make a change. Who they want? The people want Kaka. The people want Kaka. Who the people want? Who the people want? Raise your hand if you're tired of crying. Raise your hand if you want better living. For your children's future, you vote. The people want Kaka. The people want Kaka. Who the people want? Who the people want? Cheap, cheap. Look flambo winning.
The people want Kaka. Well, if the people want Kakal, I myself, I want the right guy. Do you want the right guy? Everybody wants the right guy. Are you ready for the right guy? Let's hear it for the right guy.
Hey, Daniel election, you flame my once his neighbor, you know them manders lie. This election, we telling them bye-bye. Castries Southeast, we voting for the guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. I say we voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. I say we voting Mr. Guy.
You voting Mr. Guy? Who's voting Mr. Guy? All right. I think I saw one more person there. I think Castries Central is in the house. Our little David is in the house. The man is going to mash up. The Goliath is in the house. Are you ready for Castries Central? Well, make some noise for Rush.
El guapo have to go. Rush and let you dance. I tell you too much papi show. Too much backward we say no. If Castries have to grow, no ni puti. El guapo egg me say rush like a let you. Rush. Put my mic flambeau, let we rush to the yellow. El guapo have to go. Dance and now Frederick you fail us.
for talking you famous. Election coming again, this time you cannot play us. Rush clock come to save us, only crumbs you gave us. Yo, watch how we crucify the youth, Richard, you nail us. Umbrella for the rain, make the city good again. All get to use together, we seen progress again. Yo, watch how them sketch through the yellow growing. Election day is for us, we voting. I tell them too much papi show, too much backward we say no. If cash trees have to grow, no need put el guapo, make me say rush kagale yo. Put my mind for
And then there's somebody in the crowd. He piti tell mama memwe. Ek yo di mwe piti. Yo di mwe sota slawe kanawi. Mama ya slawe azola. Y'all want Fede again? Y'all ready for Fede again? Let's ready for Fede again.
Who we voting for? Hey, Fede.
Dominic Fede.
2021 elections, we voting. I tell you 5 years again, we want Fede again. 5 years again, we want Fede again. Nuka bai wentikwa. Mi se pasa kwensa, nuka bai wentikwa. Se Fede kika kwensa. Jack Melochi, me concrete, kimungi fai. Fede kifai, El Villa, Iskula, kimungi fai. Fede kifai, we have Kalimadi. Fede katwa mai.
Pull up! Pull up, let's start all over. I didn't like that Fede. Come. Come on, Mr. DJ, let's go. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Fede
Who we voting for? Hey. 2021 elections, we voting. I tell you 5 years again, we want Fede again. 5 years again, we want Fede again. Nuka bai wentikwa. Mi se pasa kwensa, nuka bai wentikwa. Se Fede kika kwensa. Jack Melochi, me concrete, kimungi fai. Fede kifai, El Villa, Iskula, kimungi fai. Fede kifai.
Next election, we're going to ask for a dancing competition between Flabo candidates and Labour candidates. Because my pressure Labour we win the competition already, but just for asking sake, we're going to do that. And let's hear it for, he just spoke a while ago, but I think I want to see Flex one more time. Do you want to flex one more time? Do you want to give them Tikwa one more time?
Bradley, peleng, peleng, peng, peng. Flex, di yo sotila, peleng, peleng, peng, peng. Luka bayo tikwa, bayo tikwa. Luka bayo tikwa, bayo tikwa. Amay la fag, anou poti. Tiles nouble, Bradley nouble. Mama yo pak, anou wale. Bradley, gadi yo kavini, peleng, peleng, peng, peng. Flex, di yo sotila, peleng, peleng, peng, peng. Luka bayo tikwa, bayo tikwa. Luka bayo tikwa, bayo tikwa, bayo tikwa.
Well, we have our lady from Viewfort South, Liana, Joannas, Paul. Let's hear it
You ready to vote?
Lady Lee.
My flop. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. We ready to vote. So do you 1 kwa, 2 kwa, 3 kwa? 1 labor, 2 labor, 3 labor. 1 kwa, 2 kwa, 3 kwa. 1 labor, 2 labor, 3 labor. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. We giving Philip a stroke, I tell you. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I ready to vote. I say we giving Philip a stroke. Please vote for. I vote in Flabo for sure.
Now you know I was only testing y'all. This was just a test. All right? The real thing is coming in a while. But I think your energy is a little bit too high. I need to calm you down. Y'all need a little calming down. Y'all want a calming down? You want more? You want more? Well, I'm going to bring you a fiery speaker who's going to give you more. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the deputy political leader of the United Workers' Party. Guy Joseph.
Once it's labor, you know them manders lie. This election, we telling them bye-bye. Mr. Office, we voting for the guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. We voting Mr. Guy. I say we voting Mr. Guy.
Mama Flabo.
Yeah!
Good night, Sulphur City. And I see so much yellow. I must agree, this is indeed Sulphur City tonight. Now, we have a message for Philip J. Pierre and the St. Lucia Labour Party. You call the election. You cannot say, like you've said before, I did not call the election. Because who savent tout ça Philippe J. Pierre fait et qu'on dit c'est ça il fait, il ka dou pas faire ça. Il ka dou pas dire ça. And if he had a choice, he would have changed his mind about calling this election at this point in time. Now I want to say to St. Lucia tonight, we have a job ahead of us. I was just saying to somebody in the crowd, winning the election is the easier part. It is fixing the mess that Labour Party has created in this country. That is the challenge. Emma made a secret deal in Soufriere. And I know that if there's one man who will find out what the secret deal is and mash up the secret deal so that it can work in the benefit of the people of Soufriere, it is Mr. Herod Stanislas. So I swear, Soufriere, there's no other choice than Herod Stanislas. No other parliamentary rep before Herod. And if you put all of them together, Herod did more in one term in Soufriere than every other Labour Party candidate put together. And so tonight, on December 1st, you must vote Herod Stanislas for the continued development and advancement of Soufriere for Sejak. Herod is a great son of the soil, a humble man, not a man who has abandoned Soufriere, not a man who doesn't know what the plight of the average people in Soufriere are. And so tonight, I am saying to you, you must vote Herod Stanislas. Now, let us examine what is happening with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Yoka bay moun l'argent. But c'est pas l'argent yo yoka ba. It is your money they are giving out. Now, I want to ask you in Soufriere, have 1,000 people received checks in Soufriere? Esa 1000 moun Soufriere zajwen check. Because if a government worked for you, they would not have to buy your vote. Their work would speak for itself. You know, when you vote for Herod Stanislas and the other candidates of the United Workers' Party, Bradley Felix, Dominic Fede, the two boundary constituencies to Soufriere, I want you to pause a moment and think of St. Lucia with another 5 years under Philip J. Pierre. Si ça fait, nous finissons cette liste. We must say no to labor. So I swear, nous can dire no by Philip J. Pierre. No way for the Labour Party in Soufriere. Now just pause for a moment. Dans son fait déterme Soufriere. Herod fait yon terme. Sou me déterme dans son. Et kou me terme Emma. Et kou me terme Nurse Walter François. Because mavle hot oublié. La ni l'autre Labour Party a hodia qui ka claim yon degree ek yo pani. But after elections, you will know. So tonight, this election, the 1st of December, is not about Labour and Flabo. This is about you, the people of St. Lucia. And where you put your vote will determine what your future will be. A vote for Herod Stanislas, a vote for Alan Chasney, and the United Workers' Party will mean reduction in the price of cooking gas before Christmas. It will mean a reduction in gas at the pumps for the drivers and the vehicle owners. By the middle of January, the 2.5% health and security levy will be removed. And within another year or two, a United Workers' Party will reduce VAT to 10%. Philip J. Pierre promised you one day VAT-free. Under Alan Chasney, when you remove the 2.5% levy and you reduce VAT by 2.5%, that is 5% that is gone. That is 1/3 of the VAT. So that means under Herod Stanislas and Alan Chasney, you will get 121 days VAT-free in St. Lucia. I want the Labour Party to beat that. Our young people, you already have so much to pay for transport to attend Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. Under UWP government, it will be tuition free. That means the parents will save in excess of $6,000 for the 2 years at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. They want to tell you that Alan Chasney don't understand. There is no Prime Minister with a better understanding of the plight of the people of St. Lucia than Alan Michael Chasney. So, Philip J. Pierre teni 5 l'année pour prouve quoi. 4 l'année di mi ikouye election. You know why they call elections? Because they know the next 8 months that is left, St. Jude still cannot be fully operational. And I challenge the Labour Party tonight. The only part of St. Jude that can be occupied today is the box they called that was built by Alan Chasney and the United Workers' Party. The physiotherapy building and the dialysis building is the work of Alan Chasney and the United Workers' Party. The 265 million spent by Philip J. Pierre, he cannot occupy none of the spaces that he spent the 265. But ou sav ki moun ki fait l'argent? Reno, ou pa wè te dress ko an Arab? Passe Arab like in tout l'argent. So Reno is laughing at us in St. Lucia today because he said he made so much money at St. Jude. He could buy British Airways. Mwen vleman de hot. Hot kome ki sa gen taya bay motoka hot. Pa di terreno sa gen British Airways. Ek isa mi gen British Airways vwe ou sav. Because Esoutan denye sit-in parliament Labour pasan loi ek yo bagdet li pou August ek yo pasan loi pou tiye tout tax ek tout duty pou moun ki ka gen plen ek batima ek yo bay pou delane. So mwen vle mande esre no gen plen vwe ek pied ale parlement ek pasan loi pou y pa paye pièce l'argent. Now, Labour Party is desperate. I put up my posters, they put it down. Let me tell you all something. They can burn all posters. They can burn all flags. They will lose elections on the 1st of December. When you play in dominoes and you are winning, ou pa amate tabla, pourquoi c'est jouer? If you play in football and you in the lead, you don't try to mash up the game. The only people who try to mash up the game are the ones losing. And Labour is losing this election. I want to ask you, St. Lucia, I am asking you tonight, what are the policies of the St. Lucia Labour Party? Have they told you what they are going to do for you? We gave you our SOS plan, 7 things to save our St. Lucia. I am asking you, ki sa Labour do? Yo kay fe baw. Ki sa yo ha diw? Ou sav se bouk l'employé Richard? Ek yo pe Richard Telma. Yo ka fe Stanley run as independent Labour pou get rid of Richard because yo pe Richard Frederick. But let me tell you, there's one man I have great respect for in the politics of St. Lucia. And that is the man, Alan Michael Chasney. He was man enough to fire Richard Frederick from the United Workers' Party. Now, ou kaywe yon de moun ki dou yo sete flambeau, ek ou kaywe yo a sou platform labor. Let me tell you two things. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. Ek tout se sa, ou yo achete, ek yo a sou platform labor, se l'argent yo kontan, se pa ou yo kontan. It's not you, the people of St. Lucia, they love. It's their pocket. Adadi yo ha travay, yo ha kapin gwanom, yo mal travay, ek yo mal dépense. Yo pa nan ye. So leba sa achete yo. You see the men and women on the platform of the United Workers' Party. We cannot be bought and we cannot be sold. Utan Spider do. You pay 2 million. Spider is a man of principle, a man of integrity, a man who could not be bought or sold. Can we say the same about Stephenson King? Come yo achete. So, as I close tonight, I want you to understand one thing. We have the crowds, but we want the vote. Parti Herod Hage, dernier election, a Shaidi Guy Hage, vote mwen pe important. Every vote is important because Leba can try for the election. So we're not winning by 1% and 2%. Every seat we are going to win must be by more than 500 votes.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard them? Yo di vote kay konte li demain bon matin à 9h. I am putting the electoral department on notice tonight. Every election, votes are counted on election night, and votes must be counted on election night. The final thing I will say, Skerrit came down with his whole entourage. Mwetan laten 3 Russian. Ek tout se moun leba, yo te wek ay pedla, de in and out of the office. Maham sa yo te ka fe la. But I want you to look out for your neighbor. We are not going to allow labor to steal this election under our nose. So tonight, Mamai Flabo, all we are asking you, no matter what your past has been, no matter what you have been disappointed with or what you have been happy with, if all Flabos come out and vote, we can never lose this election. And so I am asking all Flabos, come out in large numbers, vote the United Workers' Party. Thank you, good night, and God bless you.
Mokoneta shine up, hero keep extra. Hey, Soufriere, você já dança, hero, tout monde dança. Mokoneta shine up, hero keep extra. I know a lot of men, but hero is the best one. Mokoneta shine up, hero keep extra. Licky Besla, Licky Besla. Listen, check the field, check the square. Herod not going nowhere. Take a walk by the waterfront police station, like the number one. That bitch back, look at that. Boy, you not seeing that if you say Herod must go Ubuze, come and put photo. Mokoneta shine up, Herod the Besla. I know a lot of man, but Herod is the best one. Mokoneta shine up, Herod the Besla. Licky Besla, Licky Besla. Listen, stadium, best in line. What's the meaning looking fine? Papa so funny, laugh like if she made they watch the dance like Herod, we giving you 5 more years. We giving you 5 more years. We giving you 5 more years. Listen, listen, Mokoneta shine up, Herod the Besla. I know a lot of man, but Herod is the best one. Mokoneta shine up, Herod the Besla. Licky Besla, Licky Besla. Listen, check the field, check the square. Herod not going nowhere. Take a walk by the waterfront police station, like the number one. That bitch back, look at that. Boy, you not seeing that if you say Herod must go Ubuze, come and put photo. Mokoneta, 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 shine up, Herod the Besla. I know a lot of man, but Herod is the best one. Mokoneta, shine up, Herod the Besla. Licky Herod, 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 Mokoneta 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 Herod, 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 Mokoneta Herod, 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 Herod.
S'arriver, mi boss arrivé, mi boss là, mi boss arrivé, mi boss arrivé, mi boss arrivé, mi boss arrivé, mi boss là. Voyez mon monter concret, boss arrivé.
Let's say it one more time for Herod Stanislas. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. But before we call on Herod, we have a bordering and a sister constituency. A powerful man, a dedicated man, and somebody who's going to come in and endorse Herod Stanislas. Let's hear it for Dominic Fede!
Where is the people of the Yellow Party? Yeah! I said, where is the people of the Yellow Party? Yellow is the... What is the code? Yellow is the... Good night, good night, good night. I am proud to be here to endorse my friend, my colleague, and my neighbor to the south, the best parliamentary representative Soufriere Jacques has ever had in history, Mr. Herod Stanislas. You know, when the Labour Party victimized the Hummingbird Beach project, it was started by Alan Shastney under Stephenson King between 2006 and 2011. And we couldn't finish it as a party. And the Labour Party left the project closed for 5 years. But Herod Stanislas came and completed the Hummingbird Beach project for the people of Soufriere and for the people of St. Lucia. We saw under his stewardship the best town square St. Lucia has ever seen in its history. It takes a visionary man to do that. And then we saw something that we have never seen in Soufriere before. A bus terminal with a market. A man who was a beacon, a shining example
of representation in the Alan Shastney administration, Mr. Herod Stanislas, who I stand here to endorse tonight. So under Herod and Alan Shastney, Soufriere is in good hands. Now I know the business here is tourism. And I heard the Minister of Tourism, he took out an entire ad on the radio to say that this is the best tourism has ever done. Well, you and I know that this is the worst year that we have ever seen. We have seen no cruise ship in the close season. The taxi drivers had 0 trips between April and September. The vendors had no business from the cruise industry. We have lost all the flights from England. Virgin Atlantic has left. TUI Airlines have left St. Lucia. Sunwing from Canada has left. And a lot of the flights coming out of the US has left. Under the leadership of Hilaire and Philip J. we have seen the worst of the tourism industry ever in the history of this country. And so what you have to do on election day is that you need to go and vote for Alan Shastney and the United Workers' Party so that we can bring back tourism to its glory days, so that the taxi drivers can get trips again, so that the farmers can have a market for their produce, so that the vendors can have more sales, and so that Airbnbs in Soufriere and Labrie and Choiseul and Canaries and all over St. Lucia can do well again, because the only government in this country that can manage the tourism industry is a government under Alan Michael Shastney and the United Workers' Party.
Yeah! Oh, Lord!
So, we have a lot of plans for you. We will transform the tourism industry like you've never seen before. We will make sure that every single worker can go to work if you're a single parent mom. We will keep the preschools open up at night. We will make sure that we work with hotels to make sure that there's a door-to-door drop-off point. And regardless of where you live in St. Lucia, that you can access a tourism job if you want to, because we will fix the transportation system for the industry. We will make sure that those of you working in the tourism industry will get a higher pay in the industry, because the United Workers' Party has a plan for the minimum wage within the tourism sector. We will make sure that tourism workers are paid more in this country. We will make sure that all of you that are working within the industry, that there's no more split shift, but you have a 5-day-a-week work day so that you can have enough time to spend with your family and have a good work-life balance. We will do it. Only a United Workers' Party government can make that happen for you, the people of St. Lucia. So my friends, I don't want to be long, because tonight belongs to Herod. Herod is the star of the show. And I am only here to support my friend, my buddy in the next cabinet, the man whom I will be sitting next to. So at 6:30 p.m., I want to see that Soufriere Force-Jacques is the first seat that is coming home to the United Workers' Party. And right behind it at 6:35 will be ancillary Canaries to the north. And then together we will have a joint motorcade starting from Victoria, ending all the way to Roseau, and we will show the Labour Party that the United Workers' Party is alive and well, and we are ready to govern this country again. That's what we do in true Flabo style. So I thank you, my brothers and sisters, for your time.
And I thank you very, very much for listening. Before I go, I want to invite you to Canaries on Saturday. If you like bouillon music, we have 2 bouillon artists coming from Dominica. Come and celebrate with us as we show the labors, the Flavo fire.
Flavo, Flavo, Flavo. Who we voting for? Hey, yeah. 2021 elections, we voting. I tell you 5 years again, we want pay again. 5 years again, we want yo again. Nuka pai wentikwa, mi se pasa kwenza. Nuka pai wentikwa.
We need the United Workers' Party back in power, St. Lucia. We need the United Workers' Party to ensure that we can govern this country, we can develop this country, and we can put St. Lucia back on the right track. And the only person and the only team who can do that is the team of the United Workers' Party. Yeah! But not only that, when you look at Soufriere, the work that had started in Soufriere, it just suddenly stopped. Soufriere just doubled. Soufriere ba le pièce côté encore. Over the last 4.5 years, Soufriere has stopped. But we are going to change that come December 1st because you, the people of Soufriere, you are going to elect your next parliamentary representative, Harold Stanislas. So ladies and gentlemen, let's wave your yellow. Let me see you wave your flag. Let me see you put it in the air and let's welcome Harold Stanislas.
Mokoneta shine up, Harold keep best luck. I know a lot of man, but Harold is the best one. G6 production. Hey, Soufriere, Fosseja. Yeah! Dansa, Harold, tout le monde, dansa. Mokoneta shine up. I know a lot of man, but Harold is the Mokoneta shine up. Harold keep best luck. Silly keep best luck.
Mamai Flambeau. Good night, Mamai Flambeau. Soufriere Fosse Jacques, bonsoir. Palmiste, good night. Fontbenier, Market Road, Barons Drive, Rabot, Chaton-Belin, Font-Jean-Libre, Mont-Lacroix, Belfond. We have people from every nook and cranny corner of the constituency of Soufriere Fosse Jacques here tonight. And they are here tonight, Mamai Flambeau, St. Lucia, because they are sending a message to the Labour Party in Soufriere. And the message tonight, brothers and sisters, from you, the people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques, is that tout bouché, les bas passe encore. And no matter what they say, what they do, what they try, in the next 10 days, brothers and sisters, Harold Stanislas will be the new parliamentary representative for Soufriere Fosse Jacques. Alan Michael Chasney will be the new Prime Minister of St. Lucia, and you are going to have a government of the United Workers' Party. Brothers and sisters, tonight I stand on a platform of progress, a platform of development, a platform of transformation, a platform of opportunities, and a platform of empowerment of the people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques. Brothers and sisters, tonight I am not about beating my chest because my work is there for all of us to see, brothers and sisters. Because when you come to Soufriere and you go from the north to the south or the west to the east of Soufriere, you have to see the mark of Harold Stanislas and the United Workers' Party. Yeah! So brothers and sisters, Soufriere Fosse Jacques, I am on this platform tonight. I am in this race tonight for the young people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques. Because, brothers and sisters, the future of the young people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques, the young people of St. Lucia is at risk under this Labour Party government. This is the most dangerous Prime Minister, this is the most dangerous government we have ever had in the history of St. Lucia. And Herod Stanislas, Alan Michael Chasney, the men and women of the United Workers' Party, we are on this platform to save the future of St. Lucia, to save the soul of our country from the hands of the St. Lucia Labour Party. So to you, the young people of Palmist, the young people of Foster Jacques, the young people throughout the length and breadth of Soufriere, I am on this platform to right the wrongs of 2021 to 2025. The wrongs, brothers and sisters, that the young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques have had to endure under this failed parliamentary representative. Never before have we had such a failed, a disastrous parliamentary representative in Soufriere Foster Jacques. And she is going to go down, brothers and sisters, as the worst ever in the history of our constituency. But rest assured, do not let your hearts be troubled, Soufriere Foster Jacques. 10 more days, she will be no more. We are going to continue to transform, develop this constituency as to what it was left for in 2021. Brothers and sisters, I said about the wrongs which we have to right on December 1st. And one of the wrongs which we have to right in Soufriere for the young people of this constituency is the pensioners' paradise, which have been created in Soufriere Foster Jacques for the past 4.5 years. The pensioners' paradise, where all the retirees, all the pensioners were placed in top positions at premier organizations in Soufriere, and the young people of Soufriere have been left to sit on the blocks on the west side without any gainful employment. So to you, the young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques, I pledge to you tonight, when you go to the polls and you put your X next to Herod Stanislas and the United Workers' Party, there shall be no pensioner like Sam Auger at the helm of the Soufriere Foundation. Yeah! A man who has abused his authority, a man who has taken advantage of the young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques. When I become your parliamentary representative, he is going to be no more, and those positions are going to be filled by the young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques. When you elect me, and you put your cross next to my name, Soufriere Foster Jacques, there shall be no more Harold Dalson, the two-time pensioner at the Soufriere Marine Management Area. When you elect me, young people of Palmist, of Foster Jacques, of Soufriere, there shall be no more Joan Hippolyte at the PMA, brothers and sisters. We have to right the wrong and give the young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques opportunities to prosper, to thrive, and to succeed in this constituency. Young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques, when you elect me, we are going to right the wrong of the victimization which took place at the Soufriere Foundation. The almost 50 people which they fired when they came into office. That will be no more, brothers and sisters. We are not going to victimize people because we perceive they are supporters of the United Workers' Party or the St. Lucia Labour Party. This is our Soufriere, this is our foundation, and everybody have a right for a job, to earn a living, to support themselves and their families in this constituency.
Upscale nation.
Brothers and sisters, when you elect me as a parliamentary representative, I am going to right the wrong of the secret deals with GPH. That shall be no more. When I go and negotiate on your behalf, the agreement is going to be made public, so you know what the contents are, what is in it for you, the people of Soufriere Foster Jacques. Brothers and sisters, young people of Soufriere Foster Jacques, we have to right the wrong of the nepotism which is taking place in this constituency for the past 4.5 years, brothers and sisters. The nepotism of the sister of the former parliamentary representative getting multiple contracts every year worth over $100,000, collecting salaries, monies of almost $1 million in 4.5 years, and the people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques have been left to suffer. Brothers and sisters, one of the wrongs which we have to right in Soufriere Fosse Jacques is the embarrassment, the humiliation, the belittling of the people of Soufriere Fosse Jacques by the former parliamentary representative. Imagine a parliamentary representative, brothers and sisters, rendering assistance to constituents, a little $100, a little voucher because she's the voucher queen, a little $250 SSDF check, and they have to take your photo, they have to make a video of you and plaster your face all over the internet for the entire world to see who you are. You are receiving a little $150, $200, $300. That is disrespectful, Soufriere Fosse Jacques. And when you elect me as your parliamentary representative, that shall be no more. When I render assistance to you, nobody in Soufriere, nobody in St. Lucia have to know you have gotten assistance from your parliamentary representative, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, the journey of transformation of Soufriere between 2016 and 2021 have taken a back seat. Our constituency, brothers and sisters, have regressed to over 20 years. And the time to right that wrong is now. So the election of December 1st, 2025, Soufriere, Palmist, Wingsville, Faubernier, New Development, Zenon. This is a very serious election. Do not take it as a joke. The Labour Party is desperate to stay in office. They will say anything, they will do anything. And the only two ways the Labour Party think, believe they can win this election is one, to rig the election. And you have to go through your voters list in every constituency, every polling division, every community to ensure that they do not pad those lists and bring in people from all over into our constituency. We have to be vigilant. And the second thing they want to do, brothers and sisters, they want to buy out the election. They've got the monies. They are going to throw monies at you like you've never seen before in your life. Tonight, I am telling you, do not be fooled, do not be manipulated by the monies. You can take it, but when you go to the polling station, you put that X next to the United Workers' Party. Because if you make the mistake, Soufriere Wesala, Ekouviye Baile Bapati Antiqua, Crapo smoke our pipe in this country. This country is going to go down to the bottom of the ocean. And that is what we want for our Fair Helen brothers and sisters. Soufriere Fosse Jacques, we started a number of projects to create opportunities for you, the young people. Many of those projects were stopped. And at the last minute, on the 11th hour, they are rushing all over the place, trying to fool you, trying to break down buildings, break down sidewalks, break down roads, try to put people at work at the last minute. But Sapaka Ishapeyo, too little, too late. The people have decided that they have failed Soufriere. They have failed St. Lucia, and they are going to vote them out. So Soufriere Fosse Jacques, we need to continue the construction and the rehabilitation of the 4 roads at New Development. I completed, reconstructed 60% of the roads at New Development. 4.5 years, not a cubic yard of concrete was laid on the rest of the roads in New Development. New Development, when you give me that cross, that tikwa, the rest of the roads will be done. Brothers and sisters, au dernier lait, yoku wikwaze vieton hall la, kote nou tra fe administrative building la, building la côté, ou te sa vini faire passeport, birth certificate ou, driver's license ou, et puis ID card ou, tout document ou besoin. Up to a day like today, not one block, not one pillar have been laid in the ground. When Herod Stanislas returns as your parliamentary representative, I am going to build the administrative building and I am going to open it for the people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques. Palmist, a community they have neglected, a community they have marginalized, a community they have disrespected for 4.5 years. Palmist, when I return as a parliamentary representative, we are going to do a major infrastructural development in Palmist. We are going to undertake the Palmist housing development. We are going to do a major cleanup of Palmist. We are going to do major works on the drains, the culverts, the walls, the washroom facilities in Palmist to give the people of Palmist, a comfortable community to live again. Brothers and sisters, the young people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques are going through housing difficulties. And it is my intention, Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, within my 5-year term, to make available 100 lots to the young people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques. First-time homeowners, land buyers, and that, brothers and sisters, is going to coincide with the plans, the SOS plan that we have with the youth of St. Lucia, where they are going to get the mortgage guaranteed insurance to help purchase those lands. To the young people, to the people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, right behind us, the copper factory. We are going to turn this building into a business incubator, cottage industry, where young people can open the small businesses in this factory. The machines, we are going to clean them up, have them as a museum, so that tourists, visitors could come to the factory. We are going to set up, build an authentic restaurant in the factory. So brothers and sisters, Palmist Soufriere, this is going to be an attraction where it is going to bring economic and social development to you, the people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, especially Palmist, New Development, Wingsville, Fontbenier, and surrounding communities. Brothers and sisters, we started a comprehensive program of youth and sporting development in this country. We started a program of redeveloping the sporting infrastructure in this country, and the Soufriere Mini Stadium was one of those projects. When we started the redevelopment of the Soufriere Mini Stadium, they said that when they win the election, they would remove the artificial turf because it is cancerous. Ini katla ne edimi, artificial turf la toujours. Gouverneur général a venu en lay, tout ministre a venu en lay, prime minister a venu en lay, l'été-mange a fait en lay, mariage a fait en lay, toute fête avec bacchanal a fait en lay. Jik toujours, personne pas dit, yo j'ni cassé. We had a second phase of the mini stadium with the multi-purpose court for netball and volleyball and the Olympic-size 75-meter 8-lane swimming pool to undertake. When I return, Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, as your parliamentary representative, I am going to deliver on the second phase of the Soufriere Mini Stadium. And then we are going to ensure that the track gets certified and the football turf gets certified so we could have any regional, international track and field or football games at the Soufriere Mini Stadium. Brothers and sisters, we acquired 8 acres of land at Ruby for the Ruby cricket ground because there could be no more cricket on the artificial turf. 4.5 years. 4.5 years, and the land at Ruby cricket ground is still there waiting to be developed. Instead of developing it for the young people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, they turn it into a dumping ground for the garbage from the STEP program. Les Herod Antwe as Mam Palamon, nous kay fait Ruby cricket ground là, et puis Soufriere kay hub là pour sports and settlers. Because the vision, brothers and sisters, young people of Soufriere Fossé-Jacques, was that on any given day, given night, you could have had 3, 4, 5 sporting activities in Soufriere at one time. You could have had cricket at Ruby, football at the mini stadium, netball or swimming at the mini stadium, and basketball on the court next to the hospital in town. All in an ability and attempt to ensure that we harness the skills, the talents of the young people of Soufriere for Saint-Jacques to give them opportunities in life. All of that, brothers and sisters, was cut away for 4.5 years by this failed parliamentary representative. And brothers and sisters, healthcare is a priority for this government. And we have told you, when you elect Alan Chastanet as your prime minister and a government of the United Workers' Party, every St. Lucian is going to have health insurance of $75,000. Brothers and sisters, we acquired 3 acres of land from the Soufriere estate for a new Soufriere hospital. A 30-bed hospital which would have had a mini operating theater, dialysis chairs, lab, X-ray machines, ultrasound, MRI, decompression chamber. 4.5 years, brothers and sisters, nothing about the Soufriere hospital. The Soufriere hospital we have currently is been said is a health center. Some people say it's a polyclinic. Imagine, brothers and sisters, we have a former parliamentary representative who was getting $20,000 a month from the Soufriere Foundation. And when the Soufriere hospital does not have toilet paper, the nurses and the Cuban doctors have to use their own monies to purchase toilet paper to put in the hospital. And she was getting $20,000 every month to do commerce. And when the nurses and the doctors would not buy the toilet paper or the paper towel, they would call Sugar Beach Resort to provide toilet paper and paper towel to the Soufriere hospital. And these are the people who tell you they love you, Soufriere. They love you for Saint-Jacques. They love you, Barons Drive. They do not love you. They are all about themselves. They are all about politics. And they are all about, brothers and sisters, protecting the victory. And the hypocrisy of it all, brothers and sisters, if you think deeper, these are the people who are spreading racism in our country, who tell you Alan Chastanet is a white man. They don't want no white man. But they want the white man to provide the toilet paper and the paper towel at our hospitals. That is the hypocrisy of the St. Lucia Labour Party. Soufriere for Saint-Jacques, there is so much to be done to develop this constituency. Soufriere for Saint-Jacques is a gem in the Eastern Caribbean. And when you elect Herod Stanislas, and with the support, the leadership of Alan Chastanet, the men and women on this team, when we come into government, Soufriere will be the Eden of the Caribbean. But to you, the young people of Soufriere for Saint-Jacques, to the other parents, grandparents of the young people of Soufriere for Saint-Jacques, that dream, that aspiration of us becoming the gem and the Eden of the Caribbean can only become a reality if you go out on December 1st and you vote. You go out December 1st, bright and early. 4 o'clock in the morning, you're supposed to be on the line at H1, the Soufriere Primary School, and H2, the old St. Dominic Savio Boys School. Now the special ed. Because that vote is important. Every vote is important in this election. You can win by 1 vote, you can lose by 1 vote. Do not say the crowd that you see here tonight, the crowd at on the motorcades, the crowd at the rallies, flambeau gagne election sala, flambeau gagne election. We are going to win the election when every flambeau, every supporter of the United Workers' Party, every single person who wants to see change in this country, go to the polls and cast a ballot, cast a vote in the name of a candidate of the United Workers' Party. So to you, the young people of Soufriere for Saint-Jacques, I am making a clarion call tonight. If you want a better future, if you want to succeed, you want to thrive and do better in your life, give Herod Stanislas your vote. Give the United Workers' Party your vote. and we are going to have a more prosperous Soufriere Fossejac. Good night and God bless you all.
I know a lot of man, but Herod is the best one. Mokoneta shine up. Herod the best la. Siliki best la. Siliki best la. Listen, check the field, check the square. Herod not going nowhere. Take a walk by the waterfront police station, like the number one. That bitch back, look at that. Boy, you not seeing that if you say Herod must go ubuze. Come and put photo. Mokoneta shine up. Herod.
Zé Soufriere, ou ton tout plan, Herod Stanislas ni by Soufriere. Every single community, every single part of Soufriere Fossejac will be touched by the hands of Herod Stanislas. And that is what you want in a representative. Somebody who knows the constituency, somebody who cares about the constituency, and somebody who's going to transform this constituency. Let's hear it again one more time for Herod! Now, are you ready for the celebration? Are you ready for the birthday party celebration? Who is ready to cut the cake tonight? St. Lucia, we have to give Alan Chasney a birthday present on December 1st. Tonight we're going to start the process, but the big present comes on December 1st when we make Alan Michael Chasney our Prime Minister again. However, today he is celebrating his birthday and we want to wish him a happy birthday. I have a young lady from the Soufriere constituency who has a presentation. So, Mr. Political Leader, I think you need to come and take your place at the front. Come on, Mr. DJ, bring it up. Come on, let me see you clap your hands and wave. Let's go. Wave to the political leader as you wish him happy birthday. Show him your yellow.
Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree, what could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because it can never be, just because some cannot see, the dream is clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that each different time will bring, or in peace our heart will sing, thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
begin. We know that nothing will, but life don't hold it in. Say it loud as you can. Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy of all people is in the dream that you had so long ago that lives in all of the hearts of people.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year on them.
Check one. Hey.
Come on, DJ, you can play the music.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year on them. Go on a vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year on them.
What is the code? What is the code? Before we bring on our birthday, I was going to say birthday boy, and then I realized he's not a boy anymore. Our birthday Prime Minister. Let's hear it from our favorite artist. She is our queen, our forever queen. Let's have a little bit of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mina!
Oh, Mama Trouble, put your hands up in the air. Let's go. Go.
Look the elections coming, now it's time to vote. Look the man, now it's time to vote. When it comes to vote, error to make joke. My trouble crew, me and you, what we have to do? Vote, 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 vote. Don't be lazy, come and vote with us. Come and vote. Don't be lazy. We voting for heaven. Hey, vote, 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 vote. Let me see you vote, vote. Let me see you vote. Take out your fingers, start to vote. We voting on December 1st. You remember when you voting, you will report to sow. You put it in the garden, put among to grow. When it comes to vote, hero to make joke. I come and grow, me and you, we voting for heroes. Vote, 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 vote. Mama is rubber, don't be lazy, walk it down. Put up your finger, vote, 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 vote. Let me see you 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 vote. Pull up.
Mama Soufriere. Comment nous mettez? Qui ça nous a dit Emma? Tiwe Emma. Tiwe Emma et petit quoi? Tiwe Emma. Il pas bon pour souffrir. Tiwe Emma. Tiwe Emma et petit quoi? Tiwe Emma. Il pas bon pour souffrir. Maman il flabota élection. Nous pas les bas encore. Maman il flabo. Oi.
We want Holland.
Better education and healthcare. We say Holland. A man with vision and direction. To lead these people is the captain of the flabo train. He's a leader man. He's a family man. He's a humble man. He is the man. Who is the man to boost up on tourism? It was Alan. We say Alan. We want Alan. And give ching to everybody. It was Alan. We say Alan. We want Alan. A man with his house in order. He is the captain of the flabo train. Alan. Leader man. Alan. Family man. Alan. Humble man. Alan. He is the man. Hey. A businessman. Alan. A Christian man. Alan. A straightforward man. Alan is the man. Hey. A leader man, a family man, a businessman. He is the man. Flabo, chopping on the flabo train. Hey, hey. He is the man. He is the man. He is the man. He is the man. Alan is the man. Mama Flabo Fatimia Desert. Are you ready to fight? Boy. Who is the man for a better leader? We want Alan. We say Alan. We want Alan. Better education and healthcare. We want Alan. We say Alan. We want Alan. A man with vision and direction. To lead his people is the captain of the flabo train. A humble man, a family man, a leader man. He is the man. Who is the man to boost up on tourism? It was Alan. We say Alan. And give ching to everybody. It was Alan. We say Alan. We want Alan. A man with his house in order. He is the captain of the flabo train. A leader man, a family man. He is the man. Hey, Alan is the man. Alan is the man. Alan is the man. Alan is the man. Mama Flabo.
Mama Flabo! I don't have to ask if you're ready, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Esu Pawe! First of all, to all of you tonight, thank you for your blessings and your good wishes and my happy birthday. Thank you, and to all the other Scorpions out there who are celebrating their birthday in November. And I had the luck of meeting some people who are celebrating their birthday today, and some people who are celebrating their birthday tomorrow. So to all of you, happy birthday to you as well. I don't want to keep you very long tonight, because I know all of you who are here tonight have made up your mind that it's time for the Labour Party to go. But if we need any reminding as to why the Labour Party needs to go, it is what has happened this week at St. Jude's that should be the final nail in the coffin to tell them they must go. Imagine, when we were in government and we made the decision to build a brand new hospital for the people in the South. Not an ordinary hospital, but the best hospital in the Caribbean. Downstairs was going to be our St. Lucian Hospital, and upstairs was going to be an international hospital. No more would people need to go to Martinique. People would be able to come right here to St. Lucia. Not only St. Lucians, but people from the other OECS countries. And we had also worked out a deal for the cruise ship crews to come and use our international hospital. What did the Labour Party tell you? They told you horses before hospitals. Remember that? Horses before hospitals. I myself don't know what that means, because DSH paid for all of the horses. The taxpayers of this country did not have to spend $1 on any horse. But today, as we speak, we have no horses and we have no hospital. Imagine that. The Labour Party said that they could have finished the hospital in 2016. They said to all of you, all they needed was chemical and some paint. Chemical and paint. That's all. Well, when they got into government in 2021, where was the chemical? Where was the paint? 4.5 years has gone by. The Labour Party has spent $440 million on trying to fix an old hospital. And they can't finish it. They can't open it. In fact, the Prime Minister said last week that he never promised y'all a hospital. You hear that? He never promised you a hospital. What he promised you was a building. And that all of us are foolish to think that they could open up a hospital right now. But I know that you and many other people voted for the Labour Party to open the hospital. Now, you did not. Thank you. Okay? So this week, the Prime Minister and his cabinet have done what they have done to you for the last 4.5 years. It's to mamaga you. It's to give you just words and tell you things. They told you that they never promised to build a hospital. They never told you how much money they have spent. It is Kenny Anthony who said that you're going to have to wait for the hospital to be finished before he's going to tell you how much the line. But Reno Gajada told us how much. You saw Reno Gajada dressed up as an Arab? The reason why he was dressed as an Arab is because today he's a billionaire. But he's a billionaire at your expense, your taxpayers' money. Because he said that he was in a rush to finish the hospital, and he decided to fly all of the equipment in. Where's the equipment, Reno? But he said that he spent so much money with British Airways, he could have bought the airline. He said it did not matter how much money it cost to finish the hospital because healthcare was too important. I want us to know that the Labour Party has deliberately tried to deceive all of us. The same way with CIP. Every time you ask them, how many passports did you give? How much money is in the escrow account? Nobody can give us the answer. They're supposed to provide an audited paper, an audit of the CIP. By the law, they have not done that. They are law breakers. When we ask them about GPH, the secret deal, up to now, we don't know what is going on with GPH. NLA, $130 million has been borrowed. You, the young people, have lost out. $1 million a month from the NLA to pay back the loan. Money that should be going to help young people in sports and scholarships. The halls of justice, we don't know. It was supposed to be built in Constitution Park. They moved it. They acquired land for $37 million. Who is paying for all of that? None of us know. HI Airport, what is happening? So what we are seeing is a pattern of behavior with the Labour Party. That they don't tell us the truth. They are not accountable to the people of this country. Today, when they went and tore down posters and tore down billboards of United Workers' Party, it's just a poster and just a billboard. But I want us to understand what it really means. The Labour Party does not know the difference between what a party is and what government is. Because you go to government meetings wearing red and you're playing your politics. Every day, that is what is going on. And we don't know how our money is being... So, let me end on this note. Why is this election so important? This election is important because if we want to open up St. Jude's and have a proper healthcare system, United Workers' Party. If we want to get back the billions of dollars from our CIP money, the only persons that can do it are United Workers' Party. If we want to get back our ports from GPH, the only party that can do it is United Workers' Party. If we want to fix crime in this country, how you can have a government that has criminals in their cabinet and say they want to fix crime? The only party that can fix crime in this country is United Workers' Party. The only party that's going to reduce the cost of living in this country by taking away that levy, the 2.5% levy, by decreasing the price of gas, by decreasing the price of cooking gas, is United Workers' Party. So I want to leave here tonight. I want all of you to go home safely. We have a very big meeting on Sunday. Y'all coming? Don't make me have another birthday party for y'all to come again, you know. Are y'all coming on Sunday to Dennery? We're going to meet in Lacaille. And the people of St. Lucia are sending a message to the Labour Party that we are going to have the largest political party meeting in the history of St. Lucia. Because for them, size is everything. So let us give them the size that they need. Let us come together and let us make sure that we send a message to all St. Lucians. We are ready for change. We are ready to bring a new government in and to take back our country. We want a government of law and order, a government that's going to respect the young people of this country, a government that has given you plans. What plans has the Labour Party given us? Nothing. United Workers' Party is the only party with a plan and is going to take St. Lucia forward. And when St. Lucia moves forward, everybody benefits. So again, thank you for coming out tonight. I really appreciate everything that you have done. I want to thank all of my candidates who came here tonight. I want to endorse my brother Herod Stanislas, the work that he started in New Development, giving the young people a world-class playing field here in Soufriere. Those are just the beginning. Those are the things that all of you deserve, because you deserve better in your life. Let us right the wrong. Let us meet on Sunday, and let's make sure that we win this election, and we must make sure that they are put out of government. Thank you very, very much.
St. Lucia, lift up your finger and vote for your future Prime Minister. UWP in the place, cause Alan Chesney come first in a race.
Kenson had not couldn't pay child support to $1 million in 4 years. Who would have thought them sell out the country, waste the resource, still not do nothing for the youths in sports. Say them a boss, but I never Rick Ross. UWP straight, never crisscross. 1 billion the borrow and squander. Let me see you wave your yellow. I keep wondering, but them a thief. Money and a run foreign, and poor people St. Lucia I get nothing. Let me see you wave your yellow. I tell you, Alan short to win. UWP. Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code dog. Labour Party hard coded and snow dog. Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code dog. Yellow is the code dog. Labour Party reach the end of the road dog. UWP now make the people suffer. It's waiting for the people now.
Just 2 quick announcements. Soufriere UWP supporters, tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is what? No, tomorrow is Yellow Friday. We have to paint St. Lucia in yellow tomorrow on nomination day. So I want you all to go out and support your candidates, walk with them, make some noise. We painting St. Lucia yellow tomorrow. So for Soufriere, we want you to assemble at 8:30 at the campaign headquarters tomorrow to walk with Herod for nomination day. And in the evening, we're having a Dozbal meeting. Swazel, Saltibus, and Soufriere in Victoria, Swazel. So I'm going to see all of you tomorrow night at Victoria, Swazel from 7:30 for a Dozbal meeting. Thank you very much, everybody. Be safe and have a good night. Thank you.
From your coming, you're telling lies. How much more money we have to lose? How many more people that want to fool?
Chesney is the man, you pay. Where the money for the CIP? Like them fellas have a money tree. So why not voting for Labour Party? Them fellas mashing up the whole country. Everybody time to vote. Oh yo 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 yo, time to vote. Everybody there we vote. Everybody go and vote. Everybody time to vote. Oh yo 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 yo, time to vote. Everybody there we vote. Everybody go and vote. Who you voting for? Who you vote?
Too many guns are slipping into our country. Too many families live with fear. The United Workers' Party will put a stop to it. We will reintroduce strong border control and expand the canine unit. More trained dogs, more patrols, more protection. Every weapon stopped at the border is a life saved. Every bullet intercepted is a community kept safe. This is about defending our homes, protecting our children, and restoring peace to St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
Every trip to the gas station has become a burden. For 4 long years, St. Lucians have paid more than they should, draining pockets, raising prices on everything from groceries to bus fares. The United Workers' Party says enough is enough. Within the first 30 days, we'll reduce fuel prices, bringing real relief to families, drivers, and businesses. Because a break at the pump is a break for every St. Lucia. Save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right the wrong.
For too long, St. Lucians have carried the weight of a tax that was only meant to last 2 years. The 2.5% levy has eaten into every paycheck, raised the cost of groceries, and made life harder for families already struggling. The United Workers' Party will remove it from day one. No more broken promises. That means more money in your pocket, lower prices at the store, and relief for every St. Lucia. Let's save our St. Lucia. Together, we will right that wrong.
Too many young St. Lucians leave school with dreams they cannot